We're at the Auckland Hebrew congregation in Auckland City, and this is the central part of the community. The synagogue is here. We've got a big synagogue and a smaller synagogue. The rabbi's office is here. The school is here as well. It's really the focal point for the community. I'm here today to buy Passover food. We've got Passover coming up next week, and we eat special food during Passover, which is during an 8-day period. It celebrates or remembers the Exodus from Egypt, the Exodus story from the Old Testament. And the story goes that when the Israelites left in a hurry to escape the Pharaoh, when he finally said they could be freed from slavery in Egypt, they didn't have time to cook their bread fully, so they grabbed their bread out of the oven that was unleavened, and so we can't eat anything during Passover with leavening, so we can't eat bread or anything with yeast and grains and all sorts of things. I was brought up in a strongly identifying Jewish environment, but not an especially religious environment. We did the basic observances, if you like. We went to synagogue for the big festivals and for other, occasional times. But as I say, we always knew very much that we were Jewish and were very proud of the fact that we were Jewish and identified strongly as such. This year we're going to my parents for dinner, for Passover dinner, Seder. So my mother has asked me this year if I would make the matzo ball soup. So that's what I'm going to be making for the dinner. Food is very important in Judaism, both the culture and the religious side of it, so it features very strongly. In fact, there's sort of a joke that a Jewish festival can be summed up as they tried to kill us, we won, let's eat. So food is a very strong focus. So I'm just finishing off making the soup and just going to throw a bit of onion in it, not too much. I've already put some carrots in, and then it's really just the chicken stock, if you like. And yeah, so it's quite basic. So it's really just eggs, matzo meal, oil and water, and a bit of seasoning. And then you just shape them into small round balls, and they'll expand a bit. I'll just throw them into the soup and they'll sort of just cook in there. Matzah is the stuff that we eat for Passover, so it's actually this stuff here. And the matzah meal that goes into the making of the matzah balls is really just ground up matzah. So the ingredients in the matzah, according to this, are unbleached wheat flour and water only. I always look forward to Passover dinner, to the food, and having everybody together, or whoever of my family can be there, and friends. By the end of the 8 days, sometimes I'm a bit sick of eating matzah and Passover food, but at the start it's always very exciting. Hello! Oh, the soup! Yum! Hello, Hajima!
It means kind of like to get together with your family, and like it's just a good time to spend with your family, and there's good food every year.
Everyone knows that chicken soup cures any ailment, so you've got to have the chicken soup to keep yourself healthy. Juliet, they are just fantastic, sweetie.
Thank you. Thanks, Mummy.
Beautiful, light, fluffy, delicious.
And what's more, I felt sick
before and now having this chicken soup, I'm 100% healthy.
That's chicken soup for you.
This tastes like gold melting away in my mouth. This is really good, thank you, Mum.
I hope for my boys, in terms of the society that they grow up in, that it's much the same as the society that I grew up in. So it is an open, inclusive society where they can feel proud to be Jewish and not feel vulnerable or not feel that they have to hide that in any particular way, as I would hope for all other religions and ethnicities as well in New Zealand.